Chandler's still reading the book. Look. Look, this guy, he's untouchable. He's the only one that will talk to me on camera, Chandler. And he's the leader. Chandler's running shit. Yep, he's a cult leader. He's running this whole gig.
It's my... Yeah, he just made up a lie and said I was going to shoot him for no reason. We're talking to her, having a civil. It's all on tape, bro. I'm having a civil conversation with her, and he just goes. He came up and took a picture of me, right? And then I took a picture of him back. I just filmed him, and then he goes, "Oh, you're doxing me?" And I go, "No, I'm not doxing you." I go, "I'm just filming. We're having a conversation." And he goes, "Oh, so you're going to shoot me?" Hell no, I'm not shooting nobody. I don't even have a gun on me. Why would I do that? That's dumb.
You want to answer me?
Answer about what? It's my city. I'm a documentarian. I document Portland, Oregon.
What are you here for? What do you care about?
I'm documenting Portland, Oregon, because I'm born and raised here.
What do you care about?
I care about people showing the truth.
Are you a pedophile? I know of a specific guy.
Never been in jail. I got a concealed weapons permit. I work with the top homicide detectives. I helped catch a serial killer named Jesse Calhoun that killed. No, I helped catch a serial killer that killed 4 homeless women named Jesse Calhoun. I was in Inside Edition. I actually do real work. I feed the homeless barbecue chicken. I give them clothes. I get them housing.
That's good shit.
I do everything good. My channel on YouTube is Velly Ray. VELLYRAY. You'll see what I do. Velly Ray. You want to know my real name? Lavelle.
I don't care.
I'm not hiding for nobody. I do real community work. I'm not your guys' issue. I'm not your issue. But you made a lie and said I was going to shoot you. We were just talking to her.
Shooting the camera.
No, he mentioned with a gun. He said I was. He just all of a sudden he started filming me, and then I just filmed him back. And he goes, "Oh, you're gonna shoot me with a gun! You're gonna shoot me with a gun!" I go, "What?"
What's your opinion on ICE?
I go, "What the fuck are you talking about?" When you listen, I understand you're trying to do what you want to do.
Right.
But I'm telling you, I'm the wrong one to fuck with, and I respect how you're coming at me. But he made a lie, and it wasn't cool.
Right.
When you try to say someone, that's not cool, saying someone's going to shoot somebody, when that didn't come out of work. She can vouch for that, and so can he. We were just talking.
Misunderstanding resolved. Got it. What's your opinion on ICE?
Well, I'm just documenting both sides. I like to hear everyone's opinion. I've interviewed a lot of people out here, bro. I show both sides. That's what I do.
That's all he needs to say.
I know.
I've filmed both sides. I'm not on either side. I show the truth.
Right.
I show what the news doesn't show, and I'm willing to risk it all to show the truth.
That's good. I support that.
I'm born and raised in Southeast Portland, bro. I'm a real Southeast boy.
Good.
Right?
Yeah.
All right?
So you don't have any opinion at all on ICE then?
I have several opinions on, but when you're talking about ICE, when I do documentaries, it's not my opinion, it's to show the truth.
Right.
If I tell my opinion, then I'm pointing a narrative that may not be true.
Right. Oftentimes it's easier.
Do you understand that? You seem pretty reasonable.
Right. Bias is impossible to avoid, right?
Yeah, you're right.
The best way to account for bias is to not pretend you're impartial. So clear your bias, know your bias, identify your bias, and then be true to your bias.
That's what I'm being honest with you and telling you. I'm not on either. I'm showing the truth. I'm just showing what's happening. That's it. There's nothing. There's no conspiracy. There's no nothing. I'm just a civilian, born and raised in Southeast Portland, and no one's gonna stop me from doing the fuck I want to do. No one tells me what to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it is what it is, bro. And I upload everything to YouTube.
Right.
That's what I do. I have no other social media platform. I've been doing this 3 years.
Right.
And I show the truth of my community, and I help homeless people get.
You've only been doing it 3 years.
I reconnect homeless people with family members. I reconnect missing homeless people that are drug addicts with their family that are missing for free.
That's good.
I don't charge them nothing. I've caught 6 murderers that have killed women, and I caught a serial killer that killed 4 homeless women.
That's pretty good.
I'm the truth, homie.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
I'm the real fucking truth.
good shit.
My name is Lavelle. My channel is Valley Ray on YouTube. VELLYRAY. I'm the baddest motherfucker in Portland, Oregon.
That's good. I support. If that's the type of shit you do, that's great. I like that.
It is.
Fucking help cops do the shit they should actually do.
That's right. There you go.
Instead of fucking coming out here.
I appreciate talking to me respectfully.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Harassing us.
Instead of, I'm not harassing. Instead of us,
Yeah,
no, I hear you. I respect the fact that you came up and talked to me like a man, and you heard what I had to say. Because I can tell you're willing to fight, and I'm willing to fight, and it ain't gonna take us nowhere.
No, I don't.
But us missing some teeth, because I'm willing to get down with anybody. But I respect the fact that you talk to me more respectfully than most people have tonight. So I thank you for that.
No, thank you.
I respect you for that, and I thank you for that.
I just came over to de-escalate. I'm glad that I did. It seems like it wasn't necessary to escalate.
Undocumented?
So that's good.
No, they pulled guns on me last time I was here. Well, that's another story.
No one here should carry firearms.
They were carrying a firearm and they were drinking alcohol. I have it all on video. Look at my channel, you'll see it. 25,000 views.
All right, well,
You'll see the video.
none of us here are supposed to be carrying firearms.
They were drinking and had the firearm on them and had their hand on the gun.
If you have,
I was just filming. I wasn't even filming
if
them.
you have video of it, then it's most likely that you're not lying to me.
I'm not lying to you.
But
Well, they are.
I don't. They definitely were not affiliated with
No,
the anti-ICE
no, they're not even from El Salvador.
I hear you.
Most of them are Venezuelan.
none of us here carry guns. We know that. That's dumb.
Well, I got circled by 10 people right there. It's all on video.
They have no criminal conviction.
All right.
So if they want to say that they have some kind
It's
of
all. Go to my. You'll see it. When you go to my channel, Valley, you want to see it? Go to your channel. Go to your Valley Ray. VELLYRAY. I don't hide from nobody, bro. I'm not hard to find. I live off 82nd and Powell.
You still get it.
I'm always by myself.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about no gang, no group, no Antifa, no police, nobody. I'm a one-man fucking army, bro. And that's what I do.
That's pretty cool. I appreciate that. You know, it's good that you're out here trying to genuinely. It appears as though you're trying to be impartial. That's pretty good.
This is where if they went.
I just want to show the truth. That's all, bro.
Yeah. What about in circumstances where the truth is not impartial?
That's why I videotape them, because I show the truth.
Right.
I can't make anything impartial, or I can't point a narrative because I'm live streaming. Even if it's glitching out, I still put up my shit where it's still glitching. I don't care if it's spamming for 2 minutes.
Right.
I still put up the original video. I don't edit nothing.
Right.
You know, that's what I do. So I don't edit nothing. I don't try to point no narrative.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a makeup artist.
Yeah, I heard
So
And he has zero.
When did you get here?
Venezuela
start
seeking
filming?
asylum because he's gay.
I think like 2 hours ago.
Gay in
Well, I was
Venezuela.
gonna say you didn't get everything, but you got a lot of the fun stuff.
Yeah, I got a lot of the fun stuff. I like you, dude. What's your name?
I'm Chandler. Oh, sorry.
Chandler?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Valley Ray.
I already got doxxed, so it doesn't matter if I say, but I live right down the street.
You what?
I already got doxxed, so it doesn't matter if I say, but I live right down the street.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. So you're just here not protesting?
No, I'm a protester.
Oh, you are protesting.
Absolutely. Yes. I'm here to fight fascism.
On his arms. And
I
those
don't like
tattoos
fascism.
were
It's bad.
his mother's
You know,
name
I don't want it
and
to
his father's
escalate.
name
I don't want
and
fascism
that
to
they
just
said,
like run
oh,
away
now
without any
students started trying to
opposition.
Aragua.
Yeah, I hear you.
not very
Experts
good.
on the gang
Yeah,
have said
I
that
appreciate you
French
talking to me, bro.
Nicaragua
You're
was
one of a
not
kind, and like her and another girl, instead of causing violence, because this dude ain't, I can tell he ain't gonna back down. I'm not gonna back down. And I got a lot of people watching that can show up and they're not gonna back down. So I appreciate you showing respect, and I respect that, man. There's no one doxing anybody. We're having constructive conversation. You're assuming something. Nothing but respectful conversation. I don't want to see you get in trouble. Have a good night, bro. Thank you for talking to me. Have a good night.
Just trust me.
And see, that's the thing. I like how you don't let someone try to control you. Like him trying to come up to you and tell you not to.
Well, the only reason I'm comfortable doing this is because I've already been doxxed, so it doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna dox anybody. I don't go looking for someone's
Wait, but
your address.
You're live streaming.
But it's just if someone knows you, like, oh, I went to school with that dude. Or, no one's gonna be like, come looking for you from my channel, bro. That's not. My channel is full of love, all right? My channel is, when you see it, you'll see what I do. it's not a hate channel. It's not a it's not a channel that like is about protesting. My channel is my life in Portland, Oregon, and I document everything, and I help the homeless, and I do all sorts of things. All right, I help. If you fuck with the homeless, I'm gonna get you arrested.
Nice.
Okay, this is just what I'm doing on my free time.
You document.
I'm documenting everything, anything that happens in Portland, Oregon. I'm here.
Police brutality against homeless people.
30 years?
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Bro, I've done stories.
Nice.
You'll
Good.
see it.
Honestly, it can be very,
Well, I don't
very
love that
difficult
shit. I
to
hate
come
that
up
shit,
with
but you're-
money. So
I've
this
gotten a
man
lot of
comes
people
here, he
arrested,
doesn't have
okay,
a lot of money, so
for
he has to
hurting the
put his
homeless
ass up. Do you know how
and
expensive
killing
it
the
is to
homeless.
become a citizen?
But
When
30
you
years
see my
though.
channel,
It
Valley
costs
Ray on
over
YouTube,
$10,000.
you'll see what
Well,
I
they do.
do.
That's kind of, you
That's,
know,
Put it in your phone so you don't forget. You remember?
Yeah,
Valley
I don't-
Ray.
you know, build the numbers down.
No, you're gonna see what I do, and you're gonna be like, this dude's done more for Portland than anybody here.
That need like assistance.
There's a lot of people.
It can-
A lot of people have
it
done a
can
I
lot.
take
promise you, I've done
10
more
years and upwards
than
of
than
$10,000.
everyone here added up.
Yeah, I get
And
it.
if you come
I
here with
swear to
nothing,
God to
you
you.
have to work with
I've
very,
done
very
more
little. When are you
for
gonna
the
have
city of
time?
Portland,
Imagine
Oregon,
taking care
than
of your kids.
everybody here added up.
I believe that you've done a lot based on
Yeah,
what you
30,
said.
30
Like,
years.
it's-
You'll
Well, there
see
are
it.
lots of people who have
I'll
had
look
less
it- I'll look
time.
it
I
up,
mean, you can
for
take
sure.
that one
Yeah,
specific
Valley Ray,
case and
yeah.
say
I don't
30
lie,
years
bro.
should
I
be
tell the
enough
truth.
time.
Never been to jail. I don't tell
From what I
lies.
understand about the citizenship process,
I
it's
tell the
so
truth.
arduous.
Everything
Yeah,
on
they
my
make it-
channel
they
is
make
the
it harder.
truth.
I'll look it up.
Yeah,
They don't
and
want
some
it.
people just can't accomplish it. But
Yeah.
even then, even then, maybe he thought, I'm the right kind of guy. Like I'm hardworking. I go to my
See,
church,
this is what
I raise my
protesting is about.
family. Like
Yeah.
maybe,
Right here. Right here.
maybe,
Having
maybe
conversations
that's
with people.
enough,
It's not about violence and
And in the end,
pointing a narrative and causing violence.
To some extent.
Because we all got guns, we all got knives, we all can be violent, we all can act ignorant and stupid, and we all can end up going to jail. But is it worth it? I'm sure everybody wants to go home to their dog or their fucking steak or chicken breast or Taco Bell
It's a response to what happened in the last 4 years.
or whatever the fuck. You looking at the snipers,
So
huh?
there's gonna be
Biden
over.
actually did deport a lot of people, but I will concede
Four.
that immigration is
Not
definitely
Four.
Yeah,
not the
there's
Democrat.
There's two, now there's four.
And it's something
there's either 4 or 6. I mean,
They're the
they
ones
did
throwing
not
the
take
flashbang
anything
off.
as seriously as should have. They downplayed
Which is
the-
why Trump got elected.
they downplayed the crisis that people were facing. So, I
If
will
you are my driver and you're watching this, please come pick me up. I'm ready to go.
this is worse.
It's getting late.
Well,
I need to eat. If you are my driver, it was nice meeting you, bro. Be safe tonight. What's up?
Are you left or right?
Am I what?
Left or right?
I don't have to choose. I'm a leader, not a follower, bro.
That's okay. So are you pro-Trump or anti-Trump? Pro-ICE or anti-ICE?
What's your name? My name's Valerie. What's yours?
My name is Chandler. I've already been doxxed, so it doesn't really matter.
How you doing? I met you, Chandler. Nice to meet you.
You did?
Yeah, you've been on my channel, Valerie.
Been on your.
You can't give me that.
I don't know if
You had a really nice conversation with me. Would you like to see the video of us?
Oh, I remember you. Yeah. I remember you.
Yeah, remember I said I don't choose a choice because then I'm media, and then I would be choosing a side, and that
Right.
would be pointing a narrative that may not be true.
Right. Yeah. You're the one who. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a conversation over there. How you doing, bro?
You look tired.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
You look like you lost a lot of weight since I seen you last.
I do?
Yeah.
Are you sleeping?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. I haven't lost weight. If I
You want a bottle of water? You good?
It's been a while since you guys were out here.
It's probably been about 12 days since I was out here.
Has it only been that long?
Maybe 9 or 12.
Fucking, like, years worth of shit happens every week.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
What's going on, my brother? What you want to tell the people?
Oh.
You got a platform of 58,000 people watching you. What do you want to tell the people about what's going on?
Well, I guess it's pretty important. So everybody on the left and the right understands, right? A lot of people on the right, they voted to get big money out of politics, right? And everybody on the left and everybody in the middle, right? Nobody likes it when rich people own everything, right? The only people who like that are rich people, right?
So what would happen if you made it rich and you were living on a ranch and you were happy, and then everybody was against you?
That doesn't matter, right? See, the problem is that you're individualizing it, but we don't live as individuals.
No, I didn't individualize it. I just asked a
live-
question to you.
What I would do is use all the wealth at my disposal to further propagate this message that I'm telling you right now, right? is that there is no meaningful difference between economic power and political power, right? That's just a fact. That's the reality of power, right? The richer you are, the easier it is for you to use your wealth and your connections.
Money, power, respect.
Exactly, right? Through money, you can control the influence, or you can control the direction of politics, right? Either directly or indirectly, right? You can decide who gets to run for office.
That depends unless the people speak up. It's like the Epstein files. They tried to close that shut, and now they're going to be releasing them. But who's to say it's actually the truth what they're going to release?
Exactly right. Even if the people speak up, it is still usually going to be an exception to the rule, because with the centralization of wealth and power, the operations of the political body become more and more insular, right? We don't actually know what's happening anymore because it is so deliberately convoluted, right? Also, somebody left their phone there.
And what does it come to this, though, Chandler? When does it come to, when it comes to people like you and me and everybody out here that is willing to fight and die for what they believe in, but then the politicians, the right and the left, still eat dinner and celebrate and are still getting paid? Exactly. And then we're out here fighting a war against each other. Don't you think that's dumb?
It's fucking stupid, right? This is what we call manufactured culture war, a manufactured culture war, right? This is one of the
keeps us all out here busy, right?
Exactly, right? Class warfare, right? This is when they tried to convince us, the working class, that we are enemies of our fellow members of the working class, so that we remain distracted from them, right? They use immigration as a fake crisis, a manufactured crisis, right? Because immigrants, for the most part, the vast majority of immigrants are significantly less likely to commit crimes than normal citizens because they are afraid of being deported, right? They work very hard to immigrate here, to work hard for their families. But they are the cream of the crop of their countries, right? People who are like...
But when you say they, you're speaking for all people. You can't say they, because you can't say they, because you don't know every single person's record, even my record or her record. I don't know your record. Do you have any felonies? No?
But anyway, that isn't... Again, don't individualize social problems, right? Don't individualize systemic problems, right? You can't blame an individual for something that happens on a wide scale, right? There's no point in claiming that the purpose of a system is to do anything other than what it actually does, right? There's no purpose in claiming that the purpose of a system is fucking to do what it constantly fails to do.
I respect you, Chandler. You've had some really creative, honest conversations with me, but I want to ask you a true question from me to you as a Portland, Oregon, born and raised. Do you run this crowd right here?
No.
You don't?
No, there's nothing like.
Because I heard that this. Can I just say the rumor I heard? I heard that you're rich and then you harbor these people and you let them bathe and like clean up at your apartment building.
My guy, I am barely able to make.
I'm just telling you what I heard.
I literally had to like ask the community for money so that I can make rent because I got laid off.
Oh, really?
Because I work for an Intel subcontractor and Intel just laid off a bunch of people.
Oh, okay.
And because I'm out here, I was one of the first people to get cut off, right? And
so they knew you're out here, so they fired you?
Indirectly, yeah. They didn't fire me. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say.
But you know what I'm saying. Have you not heard that before, though?
Yeah, I've heard the Antifa safe house thing. It's hilarious. People think that just because I fucking read books, I'm rich. That's hilarious. Just because I wear like half-decent clothes instead of all blocked up.
So you are rich?
No, I wish.
Oh.
I'm fucking broke. I just said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard you say you're rich.
No.
Okay.
People think that I am.
No, you seem like a real honest person. I believe what you're telling me. That's why I asked you to speak up about the rumors.
Yeah. I mean, I'm technically a lot.
My channel is about transparency and truth. I don't like to spread lies.
Yeah.
I like the truth.
Yeah.
So that's why I'd like ask questions.
Yeah. I am very much in debt. A lot of debt. Yeah, most of it's student debt, but it happens. But yeah, I'm just barely able to make rent this month thanks to community support. So yeah.
So why do you think most people out here? Do you think anybody's getting paid to be out here?
No. What?
Do you think anybody's?
No, I heard what you said.
No, it's a question. This is what people want to know.
I know, right?
Do you think any person is out here getting paid?
Everybody out here is an anti-capitalist. We hate capitalism, right? Because it is fundamentally exploitation. Because rich people control this country. They own our lives. They own the hours of our fucking lives, right? They own all of our industry. They own all of our fucking natural resources. They own all of housing, right? They own, yeah, they own literally everything that makes this country wealthy, right? They own, again, the hours of our fucking lives, right? They own everything in this country. It belongs to them, literally, physically, materially. This country is their private property.
So is your goal to tear down everything that they've built?
Not everything that they built. They haven't built shit. Rich people haven't done anything.
No.
Workers did the work.
Yeah.
Right? Workers did everything, right? Rich people want to claim credit for it, right? They want to steal credit like they steal our wealth.
Yeah.
They didn't do shit. Rich people literally just pay somebody else to make money for them. That's all they fucking do, right? And when they make money, all they're doing is stealing wealth. It's just wealth extraction, right?
But what about the people that inherited from like their family or their grandmother that worked hard their whole life?
What about it?
Are those people pieces of shit too? Like their family that worked hard and they got lucky?
It doesn't matter whether or not they're pieces of shit.
So if they have money and they're rich, they're a piece of shit.
It's like I said, it doesn't matter whether or not they're a piece of shit. What matters is that systemically it is untenable. It cannot be sustained, right? We can't allow for rich people, for that degree of wealth inequality to exist because it accumulates over time, right? It compounds, right? Rich people get richer and richer at the expense of poor people. The more money that they have, the more political power they have,
and control they have,
the less political power we have, right? It isn't a matter of whether they're good people or not. It's that we cannot rely on the good graces of an economic elite.
Chandler, you want to read a verse? What you're reading, so I can hear it, please. What you're reading from the ice building? Is that the Bible?
The Bible?
What is that?
It's just the book of Rosa Luxemburg's Economic Writing. This is not a very interesting part.
What are you reading though?
It's about guild, like the development of guild, or the evolution of guilds in the Middle Ages and the late Middle Ages, early Renaissance period, specifically right now in this section of Italy. But again, it's not very interesting, especially out of context. Like,
what is it in Italy, not America?
It's in Italy. It's in like the 14th century. So like this is in 1378, right? Giovanni de' Medici became an ambassador who was sent out by the city of Florence to represent its interests. He was 3 times the chief elder of the guilds and the standard bearer of the guilds. His son, Cosimo de' Medici, the sponsor of the Renaissance, that's a pretty fucking cool claim, was leader of the People's Party. Because of that, he was banned from the city for 10 years. He was called back as early as 1 year later and dominated the city because of his wealth. He was the true leader of the Renaissance. That's a bold claim. I need to look into that, actually.
Kind of remind you of you? You're kind of like the leader here.
Not at all, no. There are no leaders.
But people listen to you here. They envy you. They look up to you.
Nobody envies.
I see people here that like you.
Yeah, everybody likes me. Well, not everybody, but we all like each other.
I like you.
Because we're all comrades here, right?
I think you're a cool dude.
That's because I try to be nice to even people who are our enemy. Because being mean
I'm not your enemy, Chandler.
Another one after him, Lorenzo de' Medici, founded libraries and erected public buildings in the city. Michelangelo worked under him. Michelangelo worked under Lorenzo de' Medici, did not know that. The patrician merchant families and the bishop made a conspiracy against him, Lorenzo de' Medici. His brother was murdered, the people rose up against that, and the archbishop was hanged out his own window. At that point, the Pope sent an army against him.
Damn, in his own bedroom?
Yep, his own window. I actually remember that. The archbishop was hanged at his own window. I remember him and his brother being murdered. I just didn't know that Lorenzo de' Medici was...
Why, because they wanted their rank? His brother and him got killed?
It was a power struggle, yes. It was because they were... Yeah, they were too...
Isn't that how it is with kings and queens? Someone has to die to become the king, and someone has to die to become the prince?
It was the opposite, right? See, because Lorenzo de' Medici founded libraries and erected public buildings, right? He was...
I just kicked out. I was watching your stream, bro.
What?
Kick it what you got.
I guess. But yeah, Lorenzo de' Medici was basically a leader of the Medici family, like the banking family, right? But he was for the people. He built public buildings like libraries because he wanted everybody to be more educated, right? And he was killed for it. Him and his brother, who both wanted to make people's lives better, they were killed along with a bishop who supported them.
Have you read so much, did they burn the libraries too that they were trying to protect?
I don't know. I don't think they would. I don't even know if he succeeded in building them. Let me see. No, he succeeded in building public buildings, and they were kept.
For history records. What's up, bro? What you wearing, man?
Got the beak on, dude.
What's-
I'm sub to you, bro. I came down to hang out with you, bro.
Oh, you're
I live in the building right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's
bro.
up, brother?
Yeah, I'm neutral, dude.
Neutral?
Neutral.
What's
yeah.
your name?
Noah.
Noah. Nice to
Yeah.
meet you, Noah.
Nice to meet you,
Thank you for subbing, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate you.
I wanted to come say what's up. You're really great.
Oh, thank you, my
Yeah,
brother.
of course, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually, I moved furniture, bro. I had these U-Hauls. All these dudes are bullying me so much, bro. They're a cowboy. I'm literally sitting in the U-Haul smoking weed, listening to fucking rap music, kicking it, bro. And they're like, let's look in your truck, bro.
Well, they think I'm fucking all type of shit too.
Yeah, bro, that's not nice.
They sit here, you know, they call me a fucking Nazi and shit, and my father's black. This ignorant shit.
Yeah, bro.
They say this is. I've never seen more racist people call people racist. It's
I'm entitled.
entitled ignorance.
I haven't done nothing
There's-
fucked up to nobody, bro.
Yeah.
Not only that, bro.
These people, I've talked to a lot of them. They're not even from here, bro.
Yeah, no, all my neighbors think I'm like.
You want to finish that verse? You want to finish that, Chandler?
I did finish it. It moves on then to the history of the city of Florence, which is not quite relevant to Lorenzo de Medici.
How much did that book cost?
$50. Very expensive.
Very
The
expensive.
second volume was also $50.
You have expensive book collection.
Yeah, I spend way too much money on books. I really shouldn't.
Hey, let me ask you this. Do you have a book called The History of Portland, Oregon? There's two different books. It's The History of Portland, Oregon. One is a leatherback, and it's about $1,500. And there's
$1,500? Why would you? Why? What?
that's what it costs. And then there's another one that costs about $600. One is color and one's black and white. Want me to tell you why it's so important in the book? In the book, it shows when Fred L.G. Meyer opened Fred Meyer's. It shows him on Founders Day with the Ku Klux Klan, with over 12 Ku Klux Klan members.
That tracks.
Because all the business leaders that owned businesses in the 30s and 40s in Portland, Oregon, were owned by the KKK.
Yeah.
And Fred L.G. Meyer was the founder on Founders Day.
Meyer.
And he's in that book with the picture with the Ku Klux Klan in the picture with all the other business leaders in Portland, Oregon, from judges to all the elite business owners, from Fred Meyers, from Les Schwab, all the tire companies, etc. Did you know that?
I didn't know that specifically, but I do know that prior to World War II, right? Prior to the Nazis becoming officially the enemy of the United States, in Oregon, cops would literally wear their KKK robes to work. At work, they would be wearing their Klan robes, right? And like, I knew this because, like, I guess I knew this. I learned this from Behind the Bastards with Robert Evans. But I actually had photographs from I think it's my great aunt on my grandmother's side. But she was a photographer back then. and
Did
she
you ever
had-
inherit a robe from your family?
No. Exact opposite. She was a photographer back then, and she had a whole bunch of photos of the Portland area from like the 1930s.
20s and 30s. Did she have the photos, the black and white? I have them with the wagons that came in with the Nazi symbols on the wagon trains and horses.
I don't remember that specifically. It was mostly the metropolitan area.
I have these. I have
prior
photos.
to Metropolitan. But yeah, there's a lot of photos like that. And in some of the photos, there are just people in Klan robes just riding through the fucking town, through the city, I should say.
You know, Portland, Oregon is called the whitest little city in America.
Oh yeah, no, the entire state used to be, up until like, what was it, like the 80s, I think, even, like one of the highest concentrations of KKK members in the country, I think.
Yeah.
Like, headquarters of the national KKK, right? Wasn't it? I think so. Yeah, what's up?
You guys are You guys live by each other.
I live in Matisse too, bro.
Happy for you.
I'm the guy who lets the U-Hauls on the street all the time. You tell your people I'm not cowboy, bro. So you keep trying to fight me, bro.
I don't know. They're not my people. I don't think
I know you can't control me, bro. I'm just saying.
I don't even
saying,
know who you're talking
I'm not. Or fine. I'm just saying. I'm saying respectfully, so I'm not trying to be.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to
This is
tell-
America. It's America, bro.
You're gonna have to tell each individual person.
Well, I'm just saying. I can tell they. No, I can tell you're a leader.
Chandler,
Listen
just
to
tell
you
the
a
people.
little bit.
Just tell the people the dude in the U-Haul truck that lives in your building ain't a threat to them.
Yeah, just be like.
Just say
hey,
that.
nice
You-
kid.
you're-
I checked in.
Chandler,
with him.
you're running shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. You have some authority.
You do. You have authority.
Philosophical authority.
What are you referring to specifically? Because I don't know what U-Haul you're talking about. I don't know anyone who's ever like had any problems with U-Hauls.
Alright, bro. My bad. I got to beat you. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean.
Let him see what you look like. I won't film
What?
you.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm not filming.
No, no.
No, he just doesn't want. He's just moving in a worker, and he's
fights outside your apartment because I think I'm a Nazi. I don't like Nazi, bro. I'm just saying. Remember my face? In case I'm face blind.
you remember me, Chandler.
I got posted like an actual face.
You're gonna remember it because
GoPro just died. Now you're not being filmed.
You're gonna have to help, bro.
See, people know you got power out here, Chandler.
I don't think anyone is.
You're a swinger.
I don't think anybody's a good fighter.
I respect you though. I'm not trying to do it right. You know what I mean? This is America. We can all do what the fuck we want. You know?
Yeah, I mean.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, of course, bro. Good to see you.
That's just appreciate you, Chandler. Hey, thank you for talking to me.
Yeah.
You want some hand sanitizer?
Yes, actually. Not just your fault, though. I'm just a weirdo.
I love. He looked so crazy after I shook his hand, Chandler.
That's actually true.
Paradise is having.
Drinking enough water? Are you drinking enough water? I can't hear you.
Go on, Valerie.
You should.
What's up, Chandler?
You gotta be healthy.
Nah.
You don't like me no more? What's up, brother?
Oh, not much.
What do you drink beer?
You know how in like World War One,
What?
you know how in World War One, you probably heard the stories of like they when they fucking both sides would like, even though they would fucking kill each other one day during like holidays and shit, they'd like fucking go above ground or like shoot the shit, you know, like talk shit,
Yeah.
fucking make jokes with each other and stuff.
Everybody was on meth and alcohol.
I don't think meth was invented in World War One. I think it was right after.
No, they were drunk. They were on alcohol. They said it wouldn't have been able to be handled if they didn't have alcohol or
I know
meth.
about that, but I thought meth was a World War
Everybody, they were all on drugs.
maybe. I don't really recall. I mean, alcohol, yeah, sure, but anyway, yeah. I remember. It's just reminiscent of that. Even though they were still enemies, they were just like, we're still humans, you know. I just think it's funny. It was also that one time where the Canadians, when they joined World War One, they I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think it was like on Christmas or something like that. They
Now these motherfuckers are just going off.
It was on Christmas?
I'm pretty sure it was on Christmas during World War One. Like I don't know which year, but the Canadian Army was did like a informal ceasefire with the German lines, right? And I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think they like said they were gonna throw over some Christmas rations or something, and then they like got close, and then they just chucked a bunch of fucking grenades in the German trenches.
Jesus. So they promised gifts and threw bombs?
Yeah, it was a war crime. It's not the first time.
Was it supposed to be a truce, though?
It was informal, but yeah.
That's dirty.
Oh yeah, it was super dirty. It's not the first time either.
Was it super revenge get back for something that they weren't gonna let go?
Probably. I just know that it's not the first time that Canadians have committed war crimes that nobody really talks about.
You're not gonna do something real stupid out here, are you?
No. I just think it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to see you hurt yourself out here.
We don't throw stuff at them, right?
Well, I haven't seen you.
Well, no, none of us.
I've seen other people
They're-
throw stuff at them, but not you.
No, we don't really do it. Fucking.
I've seen you hold the line, but I've never seen you physically do anything.
I don't want to be shot at. That would suck.
Yeah,
You've been eating. Look like you started eating a little better. Shaved.
yeah, I've been. I mean, the amount that I've been eating has been insane. But yeah, I did shave. The moon is cool.
Yeah.
How good's your camera? Yeah, pick up the moon.
Hold it.
Nah, your camera can't.
Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the
I've been saying
chat.
hi to them the whole time.
Oh, you have? Oh, you're in the chat?
No,
Oh, Chandler. Was Chandler in the chat?
no, I'm not.
Oh, he wasn't in the chat.
Can't really see the
I can pick that moon. No, hold on.
It's too bright.
Oh yeah, it's a glare. That's the closest I can get.
Yeah. It's not gonna work. It's too bright.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to touch grass.
Well, that light's fucking it up.
True. Your cat's just gonna have to touch grass.
If I was behind the building, I could get a good shot of it.
Oh, you ride a motorcycle? Oh, or a bicycle? If I go, like a dirt bike? No, like a regular bicycle? You're a real Portlander. You like leather? Do you go on the naked bike rides? It's okay, me neither. Kind of weird.
You got an e-bike?
No, I don't have a bike or anything like that.
Are you sure I won't see those toes?
Anyway, did you think about what we were talking about capitalism, right? I was telling these guys about it the other day too.
Yeah, I was thinking about our conversation the other day we had.
Yeah, I saw your post, your satirical post was really fucking funny. That was so funny.
Which one?
The one about like the fucking whispers solidarity to houseplants or something like. Oh, that one was fucking hilarious.
What? Which one? What'd I say? Are you sure it was me?
Oh yeah, it was definitely pretty sure it was you. I think it was you.
I didn't say anything about houseplants.
Oh, maybe. I was pretty sure it was.
Are you talking about my community post where I said the mayor and the governor and the DA need to be arrested for treason?
No.
My post I put up yesterday has over 400 likes.
No, it was a while ago.
Hell yeah, brother!
Oh, it was one of my old posts?
Yeah, it was I think I'm pretty sure it was you.
Might not have been me.
Oh no, it was. Never mind.
Somebody else?
It was M. Adams.
It was Matt. Yeah.
Somebody shared.
We're gonna have a big show for you here on the 30th. We're gonna come down and we're gonna have a big show for you
The
guys.
30th. Thought it was. Wow.
No, we're gonna. I don't know if I should be telling you, but we're gonna have a big show for you guys.
What's on the 30th?
We're gonna have a big show for you guys.
Right. Is it like there's no
It's gonna be awesome.
no like holiday or something?
No, it's just gonna be awesome. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, Chandler. It's gonna be dedicated to you. It's gonna be a full show.
Just me?
No, all of you.
Okay, I was like, that's creepy.
You're the leader, Chandler. We want you, Chandler. We want you too, Malachi.
Is there a holiday on the 30th? Or is it just...
It's gonna be our ice holiday.
Well, as long as it's peaceful, that's fine.
It is.
All right, cool.
We don't touch nobody. As long as you guys don't touch us. As long as nobody touches me, nobody gets hurt.
Right.
But if someone touches me, then we all make the news.
Yeah.
That's how I go.
Yeah.
I've made the front page before, so I'm okay with it. Me and all my best friends have made the front page, so I'm not worried about that. But a lot of these guys, I don't know if they can handle making the front page, because they might snitch and rap really quick, like Skateboard Kid did.
What?
I'm gonna take that skateboard.
That's theft. Don't do
No, I'm gonna take it. No, you said I could borrow. I'm gonna borrow it. I'm gonna do some tricks and I'll give it back. I'm gonna borrow it. I like Skateboard Kid. He's cool.
Yeah. What's that?
So look, check this out, Chandler. Here's the deal. Do you know who parks in that black Mercedes-Benz over there that drove off, that I got drive off earlier?
No, we have no idea who that is. They're here all the time. They never talk to us. They just there.
They're the feds.
Feds?
I got them to drive off.
Makes sense. I believe it.
Nobody will put them. No, you guys, all of you guys ignore them. And Matthew told me to go over there and film them. As soon as I did, they've been sitting here every night.
Yeah, we know. We've talked to them. We just don't know who they are. They don't talk to us. It's just a relatively young couple.
It's FBI. I'm just Chandler. I'm just telling you who it is.
Okay.
They've been sitting there documenting this block, sitting there like, you know,
Just letting you know. I'm just letting you know who it is.
Very weird for sure. Yeah, we already know about it.
Okay.
We have no reason to trust them. But it's not like we're not already being filmed by all the cameras.
Not only just cameras, vocally too.
Yeah, no, they got their fancy microphones that can pick up sound from really far away and shit, right? They got their fucking app on their phone. That's probably some Palantir shit.
So can I ask you this question?
Sure.
Does your mom and dad know you're out here doing this?
My mom and dad. You didn't see the docs information?
I don't know. I don't push stuff like that.
Oh well.
I didn't see it. Look, someone gave up Chandler. Someone gave up your address on my channel, and I deleted it.
Well, that's good. Yeah,
Okay?
there was a couple.
That's someone gave up your address and I deleted it.
There was a.
That's not cool to me.
There was a fucking.
So that's why I deleted it.
There was a fucking. I think it was a firefighter, and he had his like full ass legal name on his YouTube account, and a picture of himself and his rank, and like his fucking actual personal email address, and he was like posting my fucking mailing address online all over.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're out here screaming my name, Lavelle Howard, Lavelle Howard. I don't give a fuck if you say my full name. I don't care. Lavelle Howard, Lavelle Howard.
It was just funny because like
they're doxing me out here. Lavelle Howard's got a gun. He's got a gun.
Yeah,
they're just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny because that dude was just like committing a crime with his full legal name out in the open, right?
Yeah.
Sharing somebody else's address without consent is a crime. If you guys didn't know. But yeah.
No, I don't think that's cool for anybody to post anybody's address. It's been done to me. People recorded my home. Some mentally ill skinheads.
Yeah.
You know, and gave me death threats and recorded my home and posted on YouTube. So I don't agree with any of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Anybody that does that shit, I don't care if I'm against you or not. I don't agree with people saying where you live. That's not cool.
Unless it's like a pedophile or something.
Yeah, that's way different. Then I'm fuck yeah, we're gonna film it and come right up to your door. Yeah. But when it comes to like this shit, I don't think anybody should come to someone's home or give their address.
Yeah.
Or saying their full name like on my live stream like these idiots do. It's not cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do it to you, don't do it to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
See, these people come up to me, they're making themselves content. I'm just minding my own business. They keep coming up to me, starting shit, circling me, doing little petty shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it bothers me.
I'm gonna equal the energy they give me.
That's fair. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know?
Yeah. But yeah, fucking. I don't know how politically engaged your audience is, but you know, I like to talk about class consciousness and stuff. You know, right?
Speak to them. I got a lot of people. We got 300 people watching.
So you know how like most business models are fundamentally hierarchical, right? So there's like a CEO at the top, right? I don't know if we've already talked about this. And you got like your board of directors or whatever, and it's basically like a fucking like a king or a fucking feudal lord of some kind, and then their fucking subordinate feudal lords are like their knights, whatever, you know, right? And then beneath them there's the expendable peasants, right? So you ever think about how, like, strictly speaking, that's just feudalism, right? That's like every corporation, every business model, or not every business model, but the vast majority of business models are just feudalism, right? Or like analogous to feudalism. It's not literally feudalism, right? But it's tyrannical, right? It's fundamentally tyrannical, right? And we're talking about the wealth of the entire economy here, right? So this is like arguably more than half of the power of the country, of the United States and of any country, right? This is a like international power.
So we're talking about power, and we're talking about kings and queens and how you evolve and become powerful.
Exactly.
And how you run a dynasty. So like I told you before, kings are meant to be killed, queens are meant to be killed. The dynasty, like somebody wants to at some point in time, someone's going to overpower the king and want that power, right?
I mean, we don't need
we don't
need to kill him. We just need to take power away from him, right?
So who is the peasants here, and who wants the power, and who has the power?
Right. So who wants the power? That is the people want the power, right? Of course, that's what democracy is all about. Right?
Yeah.
That was the original ideal of capitalism, right? It was because they wanted to move away from a tyrannical economy where the economy was owned by a tiny handful of elites, right? They wanted to make it so that the people owned the economy, or specifically more like white men owned the economy. But hey, you know, the idea was that
Yeah,
the
we
economy-
talked about that.
Yeah, the idea was that the economy would be owned more universally, like more. I don't know about democratically, but so that it wouldn't be owned by a group of tyrants, right?
Let's
They
call it
wanted-
like inheritance. Whoever's inheritant the most has the
Right.
most power because they've already accumulated so much to where it's
Yeah.
easier for them to conquer
Oh no,
the
yeah,
people.
definitely. That's how it actually worked out. But that wasn't the intent to begin with, right? But that is the reality of capitalism, right? It's that it allowed for the limitless accumulation of wealth and power into a tiny handful of economic elites, right? And these economic elites, right, just in the same way that the feudal lords, like the actual feudal lords or the emperors, whatever the fuck, right? The old tyrannical systems of government, right? In the exact same way that they had unilateral control over the wealth and welfare of their population, now we have these rich people, these billionaires, these corporations that have also unilateral control over the wealth and welfare of our entire country and realistically our entire planet, right? This tiny handful of economic elites, this tiny handful of rich people, right? They dominate the world.
See that car? See that car with that gray, the Benz, the two Benzes?
Yeah.
I think those are the two. I think that's one.
Oh well. Nothing we can do about it.
Just letting you know the cars. No, go ahead. No, I hear what you're saying.
Right. So, I like democracy. Democracy is one of my favorite things, and like when you look at it realistically, the healthier a country's democracy is, the better up the people of that country are, right? The more directly represented the interests of the population are, the happier people are, and like the more stable the country's economy and politics are, right?
Do you believe in helping the poor?
Helping the poor, I believe in. So helping the poor, that's a fucking false dilemma, right?
Have you ever gave a homeless person a cheeseburger or cooked them food?
Yeah, there are a lot actually. Like it,
Have you ever gave a homeless person a hug?
not a hug. No, that's insanitary.
That's unsanitary.
Yeah, I mean, I give them free food, or I say free, but like I get food and then I give it to them, or if I have food that I know I'm not going to eat, I give it to them. I do it all the time, even just at my apartment, right?
What if you like meet a homeless person and they're like you don't know what they're going through mentally? They might be contemplating suicide, and you're giving them a cheeseburger, and you can see something in their eyes. I can tell you're not an idiot, Chandler, and you can tell someone might need to say, "Hey, I love you, bro," or "I need a hug." You don't think that could save somebody from committing suicide?
I don't think that, and like, I don't know that it would. I mean, I guess if I had some way to absolutely certainly know that hugging somebody would prevent.
Because there's a lot of broken souls out here.
True, but also like most people don't want a random stranger to hug them. That's weird. Regardless of the circumstances.
That's funny because a lot of homeless people ask me for hugs all the time.
Why do you always bring it back to you helping homeless people?
Because are you in my conversation? You're not.
Yeah, I am
please,
now.
Please get away from me.
No.
You don't know what the fuck
So
I
anyways.
do.
We're in public.
So,
You have
I'm
no
talking to
reasonable
you. So anyways.
expectations for me to get away from you right now.
Back to the subject, the greater political point that I'm trying to make, right? When you say, do I care about helping poor people? I believe that poor people should not exist. Like there should be no one who is in destitution. There's no reason for that.
True. Yeah.
There's no reason for that.
Exactly. That's why we all have to step in and do our part.
Right.
And then it wouldn't be out here like this.
Literally hundreds of millions of tons of food are thrown away every year.
True.
Because it didn't sell, right?
Yeah.
That's just in the United States, right? And there are over 15 million
I agree 100%
year-round
with that.
vacant homes in the United States. They're vacant the entire year round, and they're like tenable homes, right? They're houses that can, or homes and apartments.
Hey, look, there's a house across the street from me. The lady is rich. She owns 6 houses. She hasn't lived there in 24 years. And she still gets the yard cut twice a month. And she uses it as a storage place for all her rich clothing that she has. So someone could be using that. Someone could be using that home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Someone could be using that home, but she's so rich. She just lets the house sit there.
Yeah.
Isn't that's crazy?
A lot of shit like that.
Yeah.
And there's also, property management companies, private equity firms, right? They have so many fucking houses or fucking apartments, right? That they deliberately keep empty in order to regulate the price of housing or of apartments or rent within the area that they control, right? Within the regions that they have monopolies over, right? And this is all very legal because they write the laws, right? Rich people write the laws, right? There's no way to really get around that because they have all of the power, right? Economic power is political power, right? So, there is no reason for poor people to exist. There's less than 1 million homeless people. Well, there might be more than 1 million homeless people now, but there was, in 2023, there was like 800,000 homeless people. Or, excuse me, in 2024, there was around 800,000 homeless.
We have 20,000 homeless people in Multnomah County right now.
I believe it.
I've met over 15,000.
Okay. But
And a lot of it's drug, since Measure 110 passed in 2020, they decriminalized heroin, cocaine, LSD, and meth. So, and fentanyl. So that has a lot, the voters passed that.
Right.
And then they go around here and hand out aluminum foil and straws and crack pipes and meth pipes and call it.
I mean, the rate of overdoses or of like
6, I live off 80.
What?
Bro, I don't know your shit off the top of my head, man.
Let me tell you something, okay? Listen, I know you're doing your thing, all right? But be careful.
I just want to listen.
Listen, okay, but be careful how you disrespect me.
Man,
Because I don't fuck around, bro. Just listen. Okay, I live off 82nd. Well, then you're gonna have to take the repercussions when it comes down to it
Okay,
too.
well, I mean,
Look, so I live off 80. Shut the fuck up. So I live off 82nd and Holgate, right? I live off 82nd and Holgate, right? So 16 people overdosed within a month and a half radius of within a 12 block radius of my house. Okay, so when they
No, like
you need to grow up. You're petty.
No,
so
I'm not being
this is the
petty.
thing.
I'm
So
actually asking
so
you.
we're talking about drugs and how Portland has changed. So the thing is, so when they overdosed and they died, right? That's all my community, and so that's what I do. That's why I'm out here, bro.
Yeah, I'm just listening.
Right, I get it. Yeah.
I'm
And
So
again,
I had to step up because nobody else would.
You know the.
Okay.
So you probably know that most homeless people actually have jobs, right? And most homeless people don't stay homeless forever, right? They are only homeless for a short
What are you
period.
guys doing? What are you guys trying to plan to do something to me?
No, man.
What are you
you're
guys
fine.
doing?
They're not trying to.
Why do you guys come up behind me like this? This is threatening to me.
Valley.
This is so dumb and immature. Grow up. We're having a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about none of you guys. Trust me. I'm well taken care of.
We're all fine. We're not gonna fuck with.
Go ahead, Chandler. I'm listening.
So, the leading causes of homelessness are usually somebody gets injured, right?
No, it's because of the rich people you're talking about.
Exactly, right.
It goes back to what you were saying.
Exactly, right. Somebody gets injured and they can't work, right, and they have no social safety net, right, or they get medical debt, or
Mental
they get-
illness.
or they get into a car
Several
accident,
situations.
untreated mental illness,
Broken
right?
souls. Your wife leaves you. She cheats on you. You lose your company.
Or
You
they're-
start doing drugs. You start doing alcohol.
Or they
You
get
become
kicked out of their house
homeless.
when they're young, right?
Everybody's family has a drug addict or a homeless person in their family. Nobody's family is perfect. So we're all part of the problem, and we're all part of the solution.
Exactly, right. We get what we demand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and
And if nobody in the community steps up to do what we need to do, then
Well-
we're all just fighting stupid, dumb shit, and nothing
Right.
gets done. And then there's going to be potholes everywhere, and people.
Weak men brutalize women.
Have you ever thought about how you will only hear bullying the weak and fear the strong? Is that the type of man you wish to grow up to be?
You are not men. And that uniform is not going to protect you for very long.
I just can't understand you. Just can't understand how you rationalize anything that you do. I mean, I get it. I know how. I understand mechanically how it works. But like, really? You are not in a vacuum. You are not lacking for fucking external sources of information, right? You are only isolated in your little cult. So how is it that you rationalize? Are we ready to someday to come?
Because they have no morals. Because they are morally corrupt. Because they have no ethics. Because they have no integrity.
So there's a research paper called On Power and Its Corrupting Effects. I encourage you to look it up. It's a big company. that when you give a human any power, any privilege, any authority, they will always believe that everything that they do is right, good, and just and fair. Any use or abuse of their authority is fair, justified, and reasonable. They will always believe that everything good that happens to them is the result of their own merit. No matter how great their advantage, they will always believe that they did better and worked harder, even when it is obviously blatantly not true. Meanwhile, they will accuse those who had less disadvantage, who had less power, of always being guilty of their wrongdoings. You get it? You see? When a human is given power or authority, they will always, we humans, all of us, will always believe that we are in the right, that the weak are in the wrong. The only way to subvert this, the only way to subvert this, is to just be better. You must acknowledge that you are going to submit to this, that you have this instinct, that it will, it has affected you. You must acknowledge you are impaired, and then just do better. It is difficult, it is complicated, but it is well within your ability to do. You must hold yourselves and each other accountable. Do not abuse the power that you have been given, the authority that you assume. Do not overextend your authority. It is the responsibility of every one of your commanding officers to ensure that you and your subordinates do not overextend the authority that is legally assigned to you, that you do not overextend the authority that has been granted to you. And that authority is itself already in a gross overextension of what you should have. Right? I'm sure you know that. I'm sure that you are able to understand. How are you not ashamed? How are you not embarrassed? I cannot understand. I know, again, mechanically, right? Because you have the ability to enforce rules on others which you yourself are not subjected to. I know. I know that because you are not subjected to the laws that you are able to enforce on others, you are not subject to the violence that you have the authority to enforce on others. I know that that is why you become corrupt. Inherently, there is no other way for any human to be in that position. You must simply do better. You are not above.
What's coming down on us?
Our own
Are they shooting shit right now?
I am not above that instinct. I was there. You just need to do better. You just need to be better. You are not above propaganda. You are not above the status that you have been given. You are not better than any one of us. And I wish I could say you are not worse than any one of us, but I can't.
Because you have no bearing. You are weak-willed.
Hello, Valley Ray. Get all that. Did you like that? Is that good content?
How you doing, Chandler?
Angry. Very angry.
I can tell.
Been bear maced a few times tonight.
Really?
Oh yeah, quite a few times. I think this is like my fourth. It was in the back though. He put it right up to my neck and fucking sprayed me. It was very polite of him, relatively speaking. He could have just like shoved it in my face, right? See, I pulled one of their officers away from my friend, who they decided to detain for literally no reason, obviously, right?
They detained you?
She was just standing there. They just didn't like how she was talking mean to them. She hurt their feelings, right? Literally did not break any laws. I will reiterate, right? She's also like 5 feet tall, so they had actually just tonight shoved her down by the throat, like fucking grabbed her throat and shoved her down, like I think 5 times. She said, right?
The same girl that was just with you? The same girl that was
Throughout the night, yes. The one who was just taken, right? So I pulled the fucking cop who was trying to get her, right? I pulled him off of her. They got very mad at me, right? They didn't detain me, I was surprised. But unfortunately, she tripped. The cop caught up with her. So I'm very angry, right? That's after that they vary.
Yeah, I haven't seen you this mad in over a month.
True. True.
They hit you in the back of the neck?
I've been pepperballed a lot. I don't think I got hit in the back of the head, but they maced me with a pepper spray, right? I'm very angry.
There's a couple ladies that want to take you out.
Say again?
There's a couple ladies that want to take you out in the comments.
Take me out of what?
They want to take you out. A couple ladies in my comments said you're sexy and cool and stuff. You gotta read the comments. You haven't looked.
I can't hear what you're saying, but that's too bad for them.
Like I said, it's easy to replace the one you lost, right?
What the fuck did you just say?
The one your girlfriend, you said that you're not dating no more. The girl you said.
Oh, that one.
So you got a couple ladies that are looking at you, bro.
Yeah, that's normal.
Chandler. How long you been out here today?
I live here, Valley Ray.
No, how long you been out today? A couple hours?
I live here.
So you're gonna stay out here?
Yeah, I've been out for a few hours, I guess. I mean, I'm not always out. Sometimes I go back in, right?
How long do you think
because I live, remember,
Yeah.
in Dock, so I don't care. I live literally
I
right
know,
there.
but I don't like telling people that.
Yeah. But yeah, I go back in and then I come back out whenever I feel like it.
How long do you think this is gonna last for?
Ice?
This situation?
This situation?
Here.
You mean like tonight or like in general?
In general. A month, another month,
There
60
is
days?
no way to say.
No way to
It
say.
could be weeks, it could be months. More likely than not, it will be years.
If they're watching, what you want to tell them your end goal?
Our end goal is to defeat fascism
Okay.
and to save the planet from capitalism.
Okay. Skateboard kid called Chandler away.
As they roll out, they're antagonizing the protesters, you guys. ICE that's not professional. They just rolled out bumping Mexican music. Holy shit. Yeah, ICE is against media because they want to get paid overtime because they're working for the mayor and governor and the DA. It's their own cahoots. Follow the money. Who's making the most money? Look, who's making the most money? Right here.
How's it going?
What's up, Chandler?
Nothing. Kind of a boring day, huh?
I woke you up?
No, I've been here the whole time. I just get bored being out here all the time, right? When there's nothing happening, right?
Well, they came out. They were just getting ready to try to arrest me.
Arrest you, really?
Yep.
Really?
Now their new rule is they want us behind this 2 planters.
Yeah.
So they feel like if we're beyond here, these 2 planters, they feel like they can tackle us and pull us in.
Yeah.
That's their new rule right now.
Yeah.
Look how they're antagonizing and talking shit. They just rolled out bumping Mexican music.
Yeah.
They're talking big shit tonight.
Yeah. They get bored. Right?
A couple of your friends reached out to me you grew up with.
They did what?
A couple of your friends reached out to me you grew up with.
Friends I grew up with.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they say?
I'm gonna talk to them tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
They've been to your house, they grew up with you. 2 of your friends.
Which
really
friends?
really close friends.
What are their names? Like, you can say it off camera.
No, he's not embarrassed. He's in the chat. If you want to look at our interview we did, the last live stream I did, 2 days ago, I turned our 22-minute conversation into a video, and you're in that video, and he commented on there, so you'll see his full name's there. I said Chandler's gonna comment back to you. He's like, that's cool. So 2 of your friends are in there that grew up with you. They didn't say anything bad about you. They just said they grew up with you, and they can't believe this is what you're doing now.
I guess so, huh? I'm trying to think.
So you grew up in West Lynn?
No, I grew up in Wilsonville.
Yeah, Wilsonville.
Yeah.
And you had like 3 to 5 big houses? You grew up rich?
3 to 5 big houses?
Hold on.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Explain. So, when I was born, my family lived in an apartment, and then shortly after I was born, my family lived in a suburban house. And then when I was like 5 or 6 or something, my family moved into a pretty big house because my dad worked for AIG in Merrill Lynch, who, if you didn't know, if you recall, I guess, basically one of the main perpetrators of the 2008 financial crisis. And in 2008, my family lost everything, and we became negative poor, right? We had negative money, right?
So you were rich until 2008?
When I was like 10 or 11 or whatever, right?
Okay.
So like I didn't actually get to experience being rich, really. Because like that's like when you start to become so.
All right, well, thank you for being honest. So you grew up with money, and then after you turned 8, you guys kind of...
Well, no, I was 1996. So after I turned like 10 or 11, right, I was like, or I guess like 11 or 12, whatever. No, I guess it was like, because it was in 2007 that we started to become broke, right? Because AIG started collapsing first, right? And then the economy followed, right? But yeah, that happened. And after that, we were dirt poor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the only reason that we like still had a house is because my grandparents were like basically helping us pay the rent on the house that we were living in. And so we had a big family still, 4 kids or whatever. But yeah.
So you got brothers and sisters? Do they do what you do, like this stuff?
No, not at all. Everybody in my family voted for Trump.
You're the only one that's against them? Oh, do you talk to your family because they voted for Trump?
No.
So is it strictly because of politics you don't talk to your family?
Yes, I don't like to interact with people who support fascism. Yeah. It's very easy to convince people who aren't my family, but...
So you don't talk to your mom and dad because of politics?
Well, my dad is dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
Yeah.
that. How long ago?
Fine. He was a piece of shit. Remember, he was one of the people who caused the 2008 financial. I mean, I'm giving him more credit than he deserves.
Is your mom still alive though?
Yeah. She's
Do you guys talk?
No.
No? Not because of just politics though, right?
No, it's pretty much just politics.
Really?
I don't hate anyone in my family other than my dad.
So you're really not going to talk to your mom just because of politics, Chandler?
Fascism is bad.
Is she rich?
No. Not at all. She lives in an apartment in some other state, and one of the M states, I can't remember.
I don't think you should hold her beliefs against. That's your mom, bro. You should still talk to her.
I don't hate my mom, but I don't particularly like her. I mean, it's fine.
I hear you, bro. That's not cool, though. You should always give your mom respect. You only have one mom, bro.
True.
You should at least call her once a year and say, hey, I love you, Mom. How you doing?
That would be a lie, though.
Well, you should just say, hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing good.
Well, anyways, what about you? What about your family?
What you want to know?
Whatever you're comfortable sharing, you know.
I'm an open book, bro. I'll share something that none of my subscribers know. I haven't talked to my brother and sister in 8 years. And I love the homeless more than I do my own family, except for my mom.
Why haven't you talked to your
I got racist white uncles, and I got racist black family that left me out of my black father's obituary. So fuck family. I'm mixed, you know. So some people on my white side don't accept me. Some people on my black side don't accept me. So Veli Ray says fuck the world, and Veli Ray is a lone wolf and does what the fuck he wants to do.
Yes, sir.
That's me.
I can't empathize with that.
Well, you wanted to know. You asked the question.
No, yeah. Thanks for telling.
So what you doing with these new bracelets, Chandler? What are these?
This is a fuck the police, and it's in. It can either be Mexican flag or Palestinian flag, whichever. They're the same color scheme. Interesting. This one is my name, and it says magician, because that's the code name that I don't use.
Why, are you a magician?
No, not actually. It's just the code name. You know, everybody's got an on-the-ground name, right?
You see they're back again? The FBI and the black Mercedes.
Oh, the FBI.
Have you talked to them?
I don't know if they are actually the FBI.
Have you talked to
It
him?
doesn't matter. No. Okay.
Tell him to take his beard off, his mustache.
Take his mustache off.
Tell him to take it off.
Okay. I'm not gonna talk to them. They're fine the way they are. Yeah.
They might just be getting drunk
Yeah. I don't know. They're there all the
and
time.
enjoying the scene.
They're there all the time, and it doesn't seem like they're recording anything, like with their with their phone or anything. So I don't know. Maybe they've got a dash cam. I just
Oh, of course they do.
something like that.
With that car, they got some shit in the. Yeah, they're recording.
Yeah. But
Why else would they be sitting there?
I don't know. That's what I'm always trying to figure out.
When we go out, let's go ask them.
It's not. We're not gonna do that.
Are they your friends?
No, I don't know them. I talked to them once, and they got very defensive when I asked them why they're here. I don't trust them at all.
Did you see the video put up of them?
What happened?
They're famous now.
They're famous now.
Should never fuck with Valley Ray.
I guess so.
I'm a one-man army, Chandler. This is what I do, bro.
Yes, sir.
Whoa. So how come you haven't commented in the chat lately?
I don't really engage with that stuff very much. Somebody sent it to me, and I was like, all right, let's respond to everyone, because I was bored, I guess. It was kind of fun. Seeing all the crazy shit people say in comments is always fun. It's hard, though, because you don't know who's a bot and who's a real person.
No, my channels, they're all real people. It shows that they're real. And I'll tell you, the last video that we did is going viral.
Nice. The one that the one that we just did?
Yep. 50% people are, I wouldn't say hate you, but they don't like your concept.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other 50% like you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of likes.
Yeah.
I don't know, but people like to watch you talk. I don't know what it is about you.
Yeah.
But
I got I guess, what was I trying to say?
they think you went to Reed College, or did you go to Reed?
No, I didn't. I've already been doxxed, you can look it up.
Where'd you go?
I was, anyway, talking, what was I about to say? Right, class consciousness is nonpartisan, right? There is no left or right when it comes to fucking class oppression, right? We all suffer the same material conditions that are imposed on us by the ruling class, by the ultra-rich, right? They own the government, right? We've been over this many times, right? They are above the law. No laws can restrict them. No laws can regulate their economic activity, right? They like to pass legislation that benefits them and harms us. They like to repeal legislation that benefits us and impedes them, right? Rich people cannot be allowed to exist, right? Everybody sees this. Everybody agrees, whether you're conservative or a liberal, everything other than a centrist, I guess, or a right-leaning liberal, right? Someone who's socially progressive but thinks capitalism is the greatest, or if you're an anarcho-capitalist or whatever. Anyone who thinks capitalism is the greatest and doesn't care about the consequences and is willing to defend capitalism to the death because they're a cultist, yeah, those people can't be convinced. But anyone who just actually cares about reality, right? Who cares about the health and welfare of their family and their community, right? Anybody who is has any degree of awareness and decency and isn't a member of the cult of capitalism, right?
Let me ask you this question though. Okay, say you grew up in the kitchen with your mom and you're 8 years old, right? And she started teaching you how to cook really good homemade cookies that no one else could make. She taught you the recipe, okay? And then you guys start selling them on the street together, right?
Yeah.
And you guys start making money off these cookies, right? And then all of a sudden you got, and then you got rich off cookies.
Yeah.
And then would that make you a capitalist? Because you started your own business and you invested your own money. Say you invested $300, you had made it with your mom, and then you start making your own cookies off your mom's recipe, and then all of a sudden you accumulated $9 million off selling cookies at your mom's recipe.
Yeah.
And then you open up 2 or 3 shops, and then you start hiring people.
I get it.
Does that make you a capitalist?
Yes. As soon as you begin to employ other people, right? You go from being a petty bourgeois to bourgeois, right? Bourgeoisie, right? And petty bourgeois means like usually either self-employed or very small business owner, right? But as soon as you like open up multiple branches, you're pretty much officially in the bourgeoisie, right? And specifically, I guess, literally speaking, bourgeoisie.
Then how can somebody own a business without becoming a capitalist in your eyes, where they can still feed the community in ways they want to and profit?
You can't, because owning a business implies that you own the wealth and welfare of all of your employees. The only way to
But what if they're getting paid nicely?
You're still a tyrannical leader. Even if you're a good, benevolent tyrannical leader, you're still a tyrannical leader. Right?
Then how is there going to be income in that community?
Democracy.
If you don't want businesses there where people can profit and the employees can profit.
Have businesses, but you need democracy. A democratic workplace, a democratic economy.
So you don't want no one to profit?
Profit is relatively fine, depends on the specific industry, right? It also depends on the accumulation of capital, right? You can't have limitless accumulation.
You're walking in a circle, Chandler. How does the community make money off businesses to keep the community to flourish?
I'm telling you, right? The community is a part of the country, right? The community is a part, or all of the businesses within the community are part of the community, right? So, if you have people who are profiting at the top, right? People who are extracting wealth from the community and taking it someplace else to invest it outside of the community in their fucking real estate shit or whatever, right? And profiting for themselves and only making themselves richer, then the community suffers, right? But if everybody in the community gets to participate democratically in the economy, right? Then everybody benefits from the wealth of the economy. It is no longer a matter of only money, right? It's a matter of communal wealth, like physical, real wealth, right? Material wealth, right? It isn't just, oh, now we have more of the pay-to-win currency, and now we can fucking have this shit.
So you're saying everybody should own something, but everybody should share and barter? Are you talking about the barter?
Not talking about barter. I'm talking about democracy, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He's looking at
I like watching.
He's looking at my NASA watch.
She is looking at your swatch.
Look at her boobies.
Oh.
Clearly.
I haven't looked at Rosa that much.
You should. I'm really pretty.
She keeps flirting with me.
I'm not flirting with you.
Thank you for correcting. It's good. It's very easy
Quit
to
saying that.
It's very easy
You're
to
gonna get me
just
canceled. I'm not flirting with you. I despise you. I hate you so much.
I know.
I hate you so much.
But you know you love the videos.
No, I don't.
You actually look good in the video though.
Buckeye!
But yeah, anyways.
Tell Rosa to quit flirting with me, you guys.
I'm not flirting with him.
Well, let me explain
He's ugly.
economic democracy from a more
I just like watching.
a more holistic perspective. It's easier to understand, right? So imagine a mining town. I don't know. Have we talked about this before? Anyway.
No, you didn't talk about mining town.
I have?
No, you didn't.
Oh, so imagine a mining town, right? This mining town, obviously, its entire economy depends on the mine, right? If we have a private mining company that is owned by some CEO or some board of directors or some shareholder group or whatever, right? Or some private equity company, right? They own the town. They literally own the entire town, right? In all practical material senses, they own the entire economy of the town because the entire town exists for the mine. It is their personal property.
Because they help build the road to get to the mine, right?
No, the government pays for the roads. The taxes of the people who live there pay for the roads. It is basically they pay the wages of the mine workers, and the wages of the mine workers are the wealth of the majority of the town, right? There's very little external wealth that comes in from anywhere other than the mine, right? And because of that, everybody in the town is being exploited, right? Their living conditions are entirely dependent on how well the employees.
How do you make your money though, Chandler?
Let me finish. So, if you were to unionize the mine, right, and have all the mine workers be paid extremely well and have a miners union, and then you would have the conditions of the town would improve, right? But it would still ultimately just be the mining company that owns the town, right? It would just be a little bit more indirect, and there's always the risk that the people who work at the mine will then have more wealth and power than everybody else in the town, right? Then if you were to eliminate the CEOs or the shareholders or whatever, right, and have it be a democratic workplace, right, so that the mining company is a democratic company, but is still essentially a private democratic company, right, a worker-owned business, right, then you have just a straight-up oligarchy of the miners, right, of the union, or the democratic workplace, right? But if we then expand that democracy to include the whole town, right? Because again, Everybody in this mining town depends on the mine for their wealth and welfare.
Okay, look, people want to know. They're asking questions in the chat. They want to know why are you here right now? What are you doing here?
Why am I here?
Yep.
I was just telling the NPR guy this earlier. So, I'll tell you that after though, because we're going to finish this point. We're not going to get distracted again. So, if we have then the democracy if the wealth of the mine that the entire fucking town's economy depends on, right? And that the workers of the mine also depend on the town, right? They can't live there, they can't work there without the town there to support them. It is a necessary community, right? So if the entire economy of the town, including the mine, is democratized, right? So everybody gets to vote on matters that pertain directly to them, which is the mine and the economy of the town, right? And how resources are regulated, right? In the same way that a CEO would have unilateral control over these things, right? So all of the things that a CEO usually gets to decide would instead be decided, or like a board of directors would instead get to be decided democratically and then implemented by somebody whose job it just is to do that stuff, right? They wouldn't actually have power to administrate things. They would just be someone who just does their job like normal, right? And they wouldn't be paid more.
But somebody has to be the boss.
No, that's stupid.
Somebody has to tell. Some people has to say, "Wake up! You got to go to work."
No, humans do not need that. That is gaslighting. That is trained obedience, right? That is culturally conditioned.
So you're saying everybody should be their own boss and do their part.
Exactly, right? We should all be our own fucking people, right? We should all be members of a community. Not
But what happens when nobody's doing their part?
So humans like to be part of a community, right? Humans like to be useful and helpful. They like to be valuable, right? We like to be the masters of our trade, right? We want to be of help to others, right? We want to be valuable. Everyone likes to work hard, or the vast majority of people want to work hard, right? If they don't want to work hard, it's because they have a problem that they need help with, a mental health problem or a physical problem, right? Something that they can't, that needs to be resolved, right? And if there's nothing you can do, well, that's a tiny percentage of people. The vast majority of people want to be helpful. They want to be valued, right? And because of that, because we are social animals, right? We are communal animals, right? We just work because we want to. Because we want to contribute to society, because we want to be a part of our community. And if we don't work, we will be ostracized by our communities, right? And this isn't like a selfish thing. It is a genuine desire to be a part of our community. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough, right? It isn't selfish. It is not egalitarian, I guess, but it is just, we're tribalistic animals. That's all it is, right? We want to be good members of the tribe, right? Humans are neither good nor evil. We are neither stupid nor smart. We are tribalistic. Everything that our brain does, not everything, but the vast majority of our social cognition revolves around, and even like our higher order cognition, our ability to even just like do complicated math, right, is because our brains have evolved for interacting with other humans.
All right, well, let me ask you this, like I asked you a minute ago. You want to answer the question?
What question?
What are you doing here? They want to know. What are you doing here, and what is your purpose?
Okay, literally, I live here, first of all. Second of all,
so do I.
I mean, like, I live right now.
I know.
Yeah. But, second of all, our purpose here in the protest is probably what they're asking.
Your purpose.
My purpose? My purpose is to fight fascism and hopefully to inspire everybody to resist and reject capitalism, to reject our corporate overlords, right? To reject tyranny, right? To embrace democracy, to wake the fuck up, right? That's what I want. I want everybody in the working class to realize that we don't need to put up with this bullshit. We don't need to be owned by rich people, right? We can just run our own fucking country, right? If the rich people if you just cut the top of the pyramid off, the country would run so much better. The whole fucking world would run so much better if we just cut off the parasites at the top of this fucking pyramid, right?
But do you think these guys that are working here, do you think they're rich?
I mean, they're in the top 10% of income, but they're not rich, right? They're servants of the bourgeoisie.
They're the goons of the rich people.
Yeah, right. They're class traders, right?
Yeah.
They aren't the bourgeoisie themselves, right? They're just class traders.
Some say that the people that are out here protesting are the henchmen and the traders because they say the mayor and governor sent a lot of people out here to attack ICE
The mayor,
they won't do it.
He just got rid of DEI. He doesn't give a fuck about.
He just signed it.
The governor? Man, we are not exactly happy with the mayor or the governor. right? We're not huge fans. We can say at least that. I won't speak for everybody here, but I kind of can because none of us are happy with
You got your phone on you?
these bastards capitulating with
Why?
fascism.
What do you want my phone?
Right?
I want him to see something. I can't show it on my phone.
What if I started being really mean? I was just like, get out of here and started blocking the camera. What a fucking heel turn that would be.
True.
I'm 23-0, Rosa. Don't try it.
23-0. I'm 1-0.
I've never lost a fight.
Never?
Nope.
Can we have like a friendly fight? Like
I love to fight.
Like shin
my
pads.
father was
gloves.
my father was a Golden Glove boxer, and so was my Greek.
But I'm a
German
kickboxer,
grandfather.
so we got to do a kickboxing bout. You got to give me that. You're in better shape than I am. Look at me. I'm chubby. You
Bro,
can show your stream.
I'm 6'1", 100. I'm 6'1". I'm 6'1", 178 pounds.
Yeah, I'm like 250.
Oh, careful. You're trespassing on federal property. How are you doing?
Wonderful. What's up, Chandler? How you doing, Mama?
What up? How are you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk yet?
No, I already told you. Do not talk to me. It's stressful.
What's up, Chandler?
Talk to Valley about it.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, not much. This very weird person who doesn't like to talk. Likes to talk a lot. How are you doing?
Good. Just came to see you and everybody here. Family away from home.
Your helmet is slightly askew.
They wanted you to comb your hair. They were complaining. Did you see?
They were complaining that my hair was messy. Is it still messy?
They were saying that you had Aquanet hairspray in there.
I've never used any hair product in my life.
I'm just fucking with you.
Is my hair messed up? Is that why?
That's what they were saying in the comments.
Oh, last time? Yeah, it is sometimes.
Did you reach your goal on your GoFundMe yet?
Say again?
Did you reach your goal on your GoFundMe?
No, not at all. No.
Not at all.
Yeah, not even close. Not too worried about it though. I have like exactly enough money to survive, which is good enough for me.
People are mad that you're wearing a Nike shirt and you're talking about capitalism.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's
it's
a
like,
problem, yeah.
It's a problem.
Yeah, that's super true.
Imagine living under capitalism. Crazy. But yeah. What was I saying?
And they're mad that you have a Jetta.
A Jetta? I don't have a Jetta.
That's what they said.
I don't have a Jetta.
They're saying you had a Volkswagen or something. They're like,
It was literally, I went to CarMax and got the cheapest car with the best fuel efficiency. The reason I went to CarMax is because last time I bought a car from a random person, I got scammed because I'm not good at that sort of thing.
yeah, the worst place to buy cars on 82nd.
That's hilarious. That's actually where I bought
Don't
my
say
previous
it.
car. Yeah,
When?
no. It turned out to be a stolen car.
You bought a Prius?
No, I didn't buy a Prius. It was like a Buick Century, I think.
You bought a stolen car?
I didn't know it was stolen. I didn't know how to check. I never bought a car before. I didn't know what processes to go through.
Okay, this is a true story. You want to hear this?
Go ahead.
I was caught. My friend I grew up with, I've known since elementary school. Always an honest guy, just like me, never been in trouble. One day we got pulled over on Thanksgiving at 9 o'clock at night. We're actually in an establishment eating dinner at 9 o'clock at night. The police checked the VIN number of his truck. When we came out, they arrested us, detained an hour, and we made the front page of the Oregonian, and they said we were in a stolen vehicle. Well, guess what happened a week later? He bought the car off 82nd. We went back to the car lot. We got their information. We gave it to the mayor. The mayor made a front page apology to me and my friend. So if you want to look in the article, Lavelle Howard made the front page, and I was in a stolen car that was not stolen. It was a car lot that sold a stolen car.
Exactly, that's what happened.
Exactly.
I didn't know until I had to like.
So the mayor paid for all my friends' towing bills.
Yeah.
And gave us an apology on the front page.
I didn't even think to contact the law. I was just like, I had to check I checked the license plate, or like I sent the license plate into like some like car repair thing because my car, what happened? Fucking my car wouldn't start for some reason. It was on Friday the 13th, hilariously enough. My car wouldn't start, so I had to call like some people to come out and like fix it or whatever because I don't know anything about cars. And like I tried to put the license plate number in, and it was a totally different car, and I was like, what the fuck? So I checked my VIN number, and it was like, yep, reported stolen. And I was like, what do I do about this? And I didn't know what to do about it, so I didn't do anything about it. I was like,
I got some water if you want to get in my backpack.
and then I had to get a new car.
You want a water challenge?
No, I'm good. I got water.
Just open
Yeah.
the backpack.
Excuse me, why was Fox recording you earlier, man? Can you talk to the camera?
But anyway.
Oh, that's your man or what? What's going on? What's going on?
What was I saying? All right.
Hey, Valley Ray, what's up?
Please
You
don't.
look me up?
No, I don't
look
care
me
about
up?
you, bro. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I got a bid 500 to leave you alone.
You
I'm
know-
not here doing what I'm supposed to do.
Well, then
like
just
you.
stay away from you're a little roach trying to get attention. Leave me alone,
I don't need
homie.
attention, bro.
Then leave me alone. Then what are you talking? This is.
I've been doing this for quite a while.
I don't
bro.
give a fuck who
don't
you
know
are.
me.
Get the fuck away
You
from me.
don't know me.
I don't want to know you,
right
bro.
here. I'm 6 feet.
I'm
from
not
you.
here for you.
Yeah, I'm COVID.
You look.
I'm
You
6
sound.
feet.
You sound dumb.
I'm 6 feet.
You make yourself look dumb right now.
Oh, you make yourself look dumb right
So,
now.
anyways, what's going on, bro?
Anyways, what's
so,
going on? Keep talking to him, bro. It's good. Valley Ray want to talk disrespectful, but he supposed to help.
My name's Valley Ray. Monroe, Louisiana blood. Portland, Oregon blood.
I care about how
You just want to get me on camera for
I
clout.
don't care. I don't need clout.
Nobody's
bro. Look me
gonna
up.
subscribe to
Look
you.
me up.
Shut the
I did
fuck
a whole
up.
video by myself.
Anyway,
about my
nobody
cousin
cares
Best
about
Friend.
you. Anyways.
Look me up. He got signed to CML.
I don't give a fuck about you, bro. I don't care about
You
you.
really want to talk?
No, I don't want to talk to
Yeah,
you.
you really want to talk? Keep walking.
Fucking pussy.
Valley Ray, why you upset?
My name's Valley Ray, you little pussy. Everybody wants to be on my camera. You guys see the thirst? The thirst of getting on their knees and want to suck my balls? This is crazy. The only person I respect is Chandler right here. These people are trying to jump in front of a camera when it ain't got nothing to do with them. They're defeating your whole purpose, you know that? You're here trying to set a statement. Look what these idiots are doing. Valley Ray, look me up, look me up. Nobody gives a fuck about that dude. He's a black skinhead. I already seen him here. He's a Nazi. So I don't want nothing to do with him.
You can't just slam
I don't,
him.
yeah, well, he did it to me. I don't want nothing to do with him.
He's not a Nazi.
I don't give a fuck what he is. I want nothing to do with him. Nobody. I told you before, I'm a lone wolf. I don't give a fuck about nobody out here.
So just like a random.
Well, he did it to me. Look, do you know what all your people call me? A boy. Call me a boy, N-word. You know how many racist terms have been said to me out here? Racist, yeah. A lot of racist shit I have on camera.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all on camera, bro. And I told you before, my father killed a skinhead, blew his head off with a 357 and got off self-defense.
Nice.
So when skinheads start threatening me and calling me the N-word,
Yeah.
that's a death threat to me.
100% promise you that none of us out here are racist.
I'm just, you're 100% incorrect, Chandler.
I promise.
Nope, 100%. Nope, there's a lot of skinheads out here, and there's a lot of racist people out here. I grew up with a lot of these people out here. I've seen them.
I mean, like a lot of, like more than half of us are BIPOC here, like people of color.
So you can still be black and racist.
You can. It's just that like there's a bit too many of us out. That like it's just that doesn't make sense.
No, I don't believe in that. But when people direct it towards me and throw racial lies, do you know what else your people say? The other girl, they keep screaming my full name, Valley Ray. And then they start screaming all this child stuff, like the megaphone guy. Why do you guys scream all the stuff against children, things, lies against people? You guys, the megaphone guy, Dustin Ragsfeld. Yeah, the guy with the megaphone. That's his name.
I don't know who Dustin Ragsfeld is.
You know, he's the megaphone guy. You know who he is.
I have no idea.
That's his full name.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, the guy with the megaphone, you know who that is, Chandler. Don't play dumb.
There's a lot of people with megaphones. It could be a lot of different people. But yeah.
And that's exactly why I call you the ringleader, because you don't want to take ownership of your crew.
No, man, I don't know who that is.
Yes, you know who the megaphone guy is. You've seen my channel. You make comments on my videos.
Yeah.
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
No, man.
Dustin Ragsfeld. He lives in the apartments. He's an Antifa terrorist. Just like you. You guys are Antifa terrorists.
Terrorists?
Yeah, you're terrorists.
Have I ever done anything to make you afraid ever?
No, I'm not afraid of none of you guys. That's the whole
I
thing.
mean, have I ever done anything to like intimidate you in any way or like anyone?
Well, don't terrorists always play nice?
No.
Until you get what you want?
No, that's the opposite of terrorists. Terrorists use fear and violence to accomplish political goals.
Well, terrorists do that at the end of their agenda.
No, that's like the first thing they do.
Why do you think terrorists move into America and they live fine for 6 to 7 to 10 years comfortably, and then that one fucking day, they snap and they crash a plane?
I don't know, man. I guess.
Am I right or wrong?
That's the thing.
Sometimes it takes time to pull off the mission you want to pull off. And you guys have been doing this for almost 4 months now, so you're taking time to pull off your mission.
Man, you can't just accuse people of crimes they haven't committed.
You guys have committed a lot of crimes. Do you know somebody's already went to jail from my video? Do you know what, Chandler, I know you don't know this, but I told you this before. I directly get, and you guys are all watching me, I'm live streaming on YouTube. The FBI they're watching all my videos, and not only that, I send them to them.
Nice.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you guys think you guys are cool and you think the police aren't coming here to help us? But guess what? Everybody's watching.
Oh, no, yeah, I mean, I know.
Everybody's watching, Chandler.
I got an FBI file for sure. Yeah. But yeah, please don't just like make stuff up.
No, you guys make stuff up. You guys scream out, Valerie's a pedophile, a sodomicizer. Why is he here filming children? That's the stupid, ignorant shit you guys do. So don't sit there and say, oh, you can't just throw around slander. You guys slander. You guys have made so many lies about me.
Say you guys.
You guys, your crew.
You say you guys, but like I can't represent anyone.
Well, like you said, what did you say before? Your comrades.
Yeah, I mean we're comrades, but I don't control them.
That comrade is partner in crime.
No, we're just comrades. Like we share a similar ideal.
You can't swivel the words around, Chandler. I'm not in the third grader.
Literally, we're all
He's
just out
trying to
here.
make friends to manipulate into a thing. So
we're anti-capitalist and anti-fascist and anti-authoritarian. That's all. That is why we are comrades, because we are united against the ruling class. Right? But like, I don't control I can't police people's actions here. Right? I'm not their owner. I'm not their leader.
Everybody has their own choice.
Exactly. Right? People they make their own decisions.
Yes, and anybody that gets in trouble will be from their own consequences.
Exactly.
And when that day comes, you're gonna have to take responsibility for what you've taken part in the last over 3 months.
I'll take responsibility for my own actions. Absolutely. Right?
And if there's any like uprising, if you're like trying to get people, like that's a whole other thing.
And Chandler, let me tell you this. Anybody that you let come into your apartment, or anything that you let people come to your apartment or you give access to, and then you come out here, all these people that you stand the line, you hold the line with them, right? If anything happens to one of them, you could get charged for it. Do you know that?
No.
If they get hurt, yes, you could, because
I could be charged.
Yes, if one of
my friends get hurt.
If you go into a store and if you go into a store and rob a store and your friend gets killed, you can get charged for your friend getting killed instead of the store owner being killed.
If I go into a store, then
you are here with other friends, comrades, associates, and if you guys are here, waging war against the United States government.
Waging war.
Yeah.
I also care about you guys too. I don't want to see any of you get charges. Like seriously.
Tell me why you're not a terrorist then.
Why am I not? Because I don't use fear and intimidation to get like political aim.
Yes, you guys do. You guys circle me with 20, 30 people. That's not fear and intimidation.
You have been the coolest one out here, though. I will say.
He is. But don't let cool fool you.
Have we used any violence?
I know.
Against you, Valerie?
Cooling.
Chandler is very smart. Don't let him fool you.
But anyway,
I've been watching the videos. I know.
Yeah. So, you know, the only thing I really like to talk about, the main reason that I guess, the main thing that motivates me, right, is anti-capitalism, right? It's like, or I guess more like anti-authoritarianism, right? Like anti-ruling class, right? I don't think that anybody should be above anyone else.
I have an anarchy tattoo. Really? I did it when I was 16.
What do you think about my videos of me feeding the homeless? You've seen my channel. What do you think about it?
Fine. It's good. I support that. It's good. Like, yeah, homeless people need help. I'm glad that someone is helping them. Have you ever heard of the phrase orphan crushing machine?
Nope.
So it refers to when people like for example, when a millionaire gives like a bunch of money to charity, right? And it's like people are like, oh wow, what a great nice thing to do, and it's like, okay, but that is the only reason that's necessary is because we have a system which necessitates the existence of people who are homeless or in poverty, right? It's like the reason that it is necessary for a rich person to donate to charity is because of the failures of our society. So it's orphan crushing machine. It's like putting fucking little ineffective band-aids on gaping gun wounds, basically, right? So like my favorite orphan crushing machine story is when like a child will use their fucking like a child with cancer use their wish to feed all the homeless people in the city for a month. And like what actually happened, like physically what actually just happened, is child sacrifice used to feed homeless people in city for a month, right? Like the resources for doing that already existed and it wasn't even that expensive, right? But it still took a child sacrifice in order to make that happen, right? Pretty crazy, right?
You know what I get at? You are so calculated. You're a smart motherfucker, bro.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Hey, I want to get a picture with you, okay? I'm gonna stand next here. I want to get a picture with Chandler. Just film next.
You gotta flip it around.
Oh, wait. Okay. Flip it for me. Oh. Oh my God.
Get me and him in our faces.
Okay, hold on.
So anyway, what
And then. Oh.
Right.
Oh, well, I wanted to ask you, Chandler, what is your thoughts, because you care about the homeless? What do you think about Measure 110?
I don't know what Measure 110 is.
Measure 110 was when they legalized the small amounts of drugs.
Say again?
Measure 110 was when they legalized the drugs, and it was an experiment. What did you think that did to the community? Do you think that added to the homeless?
I don't know. I'd have to look at the numbers.
Yeah.
Like there's no point in having opinions about things that can be like determined factually, right? Like there are real statistics about this. Right?
Well, do you think that it was a good idea? Are you for the legalization of drugs?
The legalization of drugs?
Yes. Harder drugs like fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, and methamphetamine.
Legalizing them is to take power away from cartels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because in decriminalizing drugs, right, it makes it easier for drug addicts to seek help.
Mm-hmm.
This is the objective. I don't know how well this specific policy was implemented. It's very easy to fuck it up.
They didn't follow up on the wraparound services.
Yep. Like, because there's like a lot of infrastructure that is needed to be in place.
Well, they spent $1 billion and nothing was done.
Oh, that was the other question I wanted to ask you is, so we had a lot of money for the homeless. So what do you think happened to that money? Because
it gets fucking embezzled by nonprofits.
Exactly. Exactly. Like USA. Yes.
I agree with Chandler on that.
Yeah. Fucking nonprofits.
Non-fucking profits.
Like, I mean,
I've been saying that since I started my channel.
Yeah.
I'll never be a nonprofit and ever have a 501c3.
In fucking what's it called? In California, there was I don't remember when. I think it was like 2020 or something like that. But it's just like a study like what happens to all of the money that goes into homelessness? Like, because it turns out that like for every like $200,000 spent on like dealing with homelessness, they only help like one homeless person, and they just give them shitty accommodations, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So like
cereal,
all this money being sunk into an industry that is literally just stealing.
It's
right?
just like a basket for them to take out of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly, right? This is the problem with the accumulation of wealth and power, right? All these private entities, right? These private organizations, right?
That's why the civilians need the vote, and that's why they need
exactly,
to have the power.
right? Exactly. This is why we need a more healthy democracy. Exactly, right? See, we just need a healthier democracy. Right?
Yes.
But again, so long as rich people exist, right? The rich people are the ones who fucking make these NGOs, right? Right? They corrupt them. It's because it's an easy money for them. They're fucking psychopaths. They're sociopaths. They don't give a fuck.
Now, if everybody, say all the money was taken and it was divided up evenly, who do you think would end up being rich again and who would be poor?
All the money was divided equally. Well, ideally, like you would put a cap on like the ratio. Do you know what a
I'm
wealth
not
cap?
saying that. I'm saying if you divided all the money up evenly between everyone, who do you think would end up becoming rich and who would become poor again?
Psychopaths would become rich.
You don't think that the motivated and the ones
motivated
that are,
psychopaths.
you don't think that motivated people that want to work would
Look at
become
the feds are right there. Look.
Motivated psychopaths.
So the idea to make money and be rich is psychopathic? I'm just curious. I want to understand you. Is that greed then that you're speaking of?
It is the willingness to exploit.
Oh, well.
Hit the like button. 82 people watching. 260 watching. 82 likes. Hit the like button.
They just want to not think about it.
I just want to be able to live
Exactly.
and not be able to be like.
Yeah.
What?
Not have to be a hard time.
Right.
Yeah.
Good people just want to never ever think about money ever again.
We don't want to struggle.
We just don't want to stress about being able to live, right?
Right. We don't
we
want
just
to be struggling.
Exactly. We want our essential goods and services.
You have a lot of things to teach a lot of these protesters out here.
they all share these opinions. They just
Yeah,
have
but they
different
don't know how to deliver them like you, and you should teach them.
because they view you as the enemy.
It's
And
the ignorance, the screaming,
I'm not the enemy.
replacing
I'm
the
not.
Lavelle Howard, Lavelle Howard,
clearly
Lavelle. That's
indicated
they
that you
really
wish-
need to grow the fuck up.
you want
I'm
are-
here to support ICE, and that's it. I'm not here to argue your protest.
Right.
I'm only here to support them. It's not a counter against you guys, actually.
Yeah, but like you've stated that your intent, right, is
My-
like you want to do good for the community.
Yes.
You have the
I do care
You have
about
the
children's
impression
community, too.
that ICE helps communities.
I've seen what's happened since Measure 10 up here, and it's sad. Big Pink just sold for 88% undervalued.
I don't know what is Big Pink.
The Big Pink building here.
Oh,
Big Pink, it just sold for 88% undervalued, and that's because of what's happened on the streets downtown.
so in
As far as I
countries,
know.
so the reason that the measure is implemented, right, and probably implemented poorly, I'm sure. But in countries where drugs are decriminalized, there is like no cartel presence, right? Because
People are commenting to you. Do you see it?
so there is like significantly less of a presence of like illegal drug trafficking because it isn't profitable. Because it's like there's no need for illegal drug trafficking. People can just go get help when they need it, right? And
I'm not a counter protester.
There are usually huge social safety nets.
I'm here to troll Antifa since you guys pulled a gun on me.
No, you're talking about people in other countries or America.
I was just here documenting, but now I'm not.
Because in
How do you think it is here in, how easy is it for services here in Portland? Like in Eugene, we have one detox center, and that's it. And it's really hard to get in. The amount of
you probably would know
people
the
that are
answer to
on
this
drugs
question
in
better than I would,
Eugene
right?
What?
is so incredibly high.
She's
and,
one of my subscribers.
It's like the detox centers thing. I don't know anything about that.
No, I'm just saying there's only one
In Eugene.
in Eugene, and we only have a few like methadone. There's not enough services. to get
I think
off
she's
drugs.
trying to communicate with how you what you want done with the rich and what she wants done with the poor.
Exactly, right?
You know.
So, the rich people siphoning off the money that we dedicate to poor people, right? These rich fucking NGOs, right?
Yeah.
These fucking like siblings of corporate CEOs and shit, right? It's just like all these rich people share similar interests and they have similar means of exploiting and extracting wealth from the poor people, right? It's like
Homeless industrial complex.
exactly homeless industrial. It's one of the many ways that wealth is siphoned out of the poor, out of the working class.
When you gonna let me go into your apartment and film?
I'm not going to do that. That's
Everybody wants to see your apartment.
it's
They want to see what bulletins you got up, what targets you have.
literally, okay, again, literally, I just let people use my toilet. And like when they get pepper sprayed.
So everybody gets to poop at Chandler's is true?
Yeah, I mean like that's people need basic, and also like when people get pepper sprayed, they need to like use sink, like running water, right?
Fuck, toilet paper's so expensive.
Well, yeah. Yeah, people donate.
No wonder why you had to start a GoFundMe just for toilet paper.
No, people donate toilet paper, right?
Oh.
Yeah. The GoFundMe isn't only for me.
Do you just have one bathroom?
Yeah, it's just
One? And I heard you're paying what, $5,000 a month?
5,000.
Was it 3,000?
No, it's 1,500 about.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, okay.
What? Jeez.
All right. Well, how much is I heard you like live in a loft and you got pillars and it's all nice.
That does sound very nice. I wish I lived in a place like that. No.
No?
There's. Oh wait, there is a unit like that. It's on the other side of the building. No, mine is actually the smallest unit on the ground floor. It's like 800 square feet or something. It's a one bedroom. It has one bedroom, and then there's like a kind of small like living area, like living room. You know what I mean?
So you got a one bedroom? One bedroom, one bathroom, and you let the whole crew come in?
It's 835 square feet. So and that's 2 bedrooms, and so you got a pretty good size.
Yeah. I think it's 800.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 800.
Homeless, not unhoused. I don't like that word either.
Yeah, I like that better than house.
People always try to change that.
I've been poor and I've been homeless, so I'm my whole life we grew up poor. So like I get it, I care deeply about the homeless and anybody that's suffering.
Right.
You know.
But
if I
it's
can
it's
do anything to
insane
help
though,
them, of
right?
course
Hey
I will.
Chandler, I got a competition for you.
I don't really like competitions.
Okay, I have something that you might want to do in the future.
All right.
You know what you should do? You should come out with me one day and hand out food to the homeless and bottle water.
It's so rewarding to do that.
You want to come out with me one day?
I do a lot of volunteering already.
You want to come out there with me and hand out food to the homeless and get to know them and meet them? We go out on a 2-hour live stream. We could walk around and do it in Southeast or downtown.
Not particularly.
And then you can talk about what you're doing here while we do that too.
That's a good point, actually. I could talk to the homeless people about these things. Because most homeless people, you know, right? Most homeless people don't stay homeless. They're just
No, they weren't born homeless.
Right, exactly.
They weren't born on drugs.
Exactly, right. They enter those situations because they were unlucky, usually.
Well, actually, that's their choice to be drugs. I used to be a drug addict, and I was neurotic for 30 years, Chandler, and I got clean. I've been clean for 2 years. I put myself in detox.
The beautiful Jessica Jones, how you doing, love?
I never once relapsed.
They're telling you that actions speak louder than words. So here's the deal. You have my YouTube channel. You can comment. My email is in my about section. You can email me. I'll give you my phone number. You can call me, and we could do a live stream in the next week or two or next couple days, whenever you want to. We can do it downtown, or we'll do it in Southeast, and we'll both walk together.
All right.
We'll film it, and we'll talk about your agenda, and we'll go talk and help the homeless and feed them food and water. You don't have to do nothing but walk with me.
No, it's
I'll
fine.
take care of everything else. You down?
Sure, yeah. Sounds...
Okay, Chandler just dapped on it. Let's see if he's a man of his word. Now Chandler has to go out on a live stream with Valley Ray to hand out food and water to the homeless.
Right, but blaming individuals for problems that are like clearly systemic, right? Like if something keeps happening over and over and over, right? It clearly isn't. You can't blame individuals for that. Right?
Do you mean like trauma or something that they are having, and then maybe that it causes them that they end up turning to drugs? Or do you mean
in other countries, right? Homelessness is not even remotely as bad as like in other developed countries.
Yeah, I know, right?
So we can't just say, oh well, Americans are just lazier and more prone to homelessness. That doesn't make sense.
I really believe a lot of people. Okay, like I went through a lot of trauma growing up as a child, you know. I mean, I saw my stepdad beat the shit out of my mom, you know. I was sexually abused as a kid, but I didn't go, and I turned and I did drugs for a while, but it's not like, you know, I'm not going to cry boo-hoo, and instead I'm going to do what I can. Then I finally realized that what I really needed was Zoloft, and now I have been so normal. The entire time I was not willing to try something normal, and I spent 30 years of my life destroying it on drugs instead.
So many people who are like chronically houseless, right?
There's some people are saying, hold on, Sharon, let me tell you what the chat's saying. They say they don't care if it's indoctrination no matter what, if you're autistic or not. Why is he calling his own mother a fascist? That's not right to talk about your own mother and call her a fascist.
You support fascism, you're a fascist. Sorry. But yeah, like most people who are chronically homeless, right? They have untreated medical conditions.
Yes, I believe that's true.
It's like otherwise they wouldn't be.
And that's the problem, is they need help.
Exactly, right?
Yes.
We often punish those who need help the most, right?
It's wrong. It's wrong that they didn't use that money in California.
Exactly. It's so straightforward.
It makes me livid.
It is so simple to just like help people directly instead of giving it to these rich people and hoping that they will be better.
How are we the richest country and we have homeless people?
Exactly, right?
What's the book?
Rosa Luxemburg. Rosa Luxemburg.
Oh, you had that last time.
What was the first one? This is the
Today we fight back against the enemy within reach, one of the many heads of this hydra called tyranny. We cannot stand by as these low-brow thugs monger fear within our community. We cannot allow them to abduct our friends and neighbors, our fellow workers. We cannot allow these fascists to expand the state's ever-growing normalization of extrajudicial brutality. We cannot allow them to operate out of sight and out of mind. We cannot allow anyone to continue life as normal. But we must always remember our true enemy. The heart of this hydra, the common enemy, is and has always been the economic elite, the ultra-rich. It is the very existence of any ruling class and the socio-economic institutions constructed to sustain them. It is the lie that we have ever had any other enemy at all. We say it often, yet easily forget there is no war but class war. We cannot continue to pretend that there is any meaningful difference between economic power and political power. We cannot continue to ignore the obvious centralization of power made inevitable by the simple fact of allowing the wealth of the nation and of our planet to be privately owned and exploited. By any material metric, the rich physically own our planet as their private property. We cannot allow them to gaslight us into believing that we have no choice but to sell to them the very hours of our lives as a mere commodity for them to own. Profit necessitates exploitation. There is no point in claiming that the purpose of a system is to do what it constantly fails to do. The purpose of a system is what it does. Deny the historical reality unfolding before us. Capitalism is antithetical to democracy. All attempts to regulate capitalism have only served as speed bumps on the road to economic elite domination. Capitalism is simply feudalism with extra steps. It's often said that it's easier to imagine the end of the world than it is to imagine the end of capitalism, but remember this, to the peasants of medieval Europe, the divine right of kings to rule must have seemed absolute, natural, and inevitable. I have asked hundreds of people, leftists, liberals, centrists, and even conservatives, if you had the absolute assurance that everyone would rise up together with you, would you stand up to fight back and depose the ruling class? Nearly every single person has answered the same. They will say, of course I would, but every single person says, but no one else would stand up together with me. Let the irony sink in. The entire working class wishes to rise up against our shared oppressors, but we don't. The ruling class has done well to manufacture this culture war that keeps us divided, factionalized, and hyper-individualistic. The working class does not lack awareness of our common enemy. We do not lack conviction. What we lack is trust. We lack hope, the belief that risking our lives is worth it. But we cannot afford to waste time. We only have 30 to 50 years until total global ecological collapse. You must spread class consciousness yourself through simple word of mouth. Tell everyone. Don't stop talking about it. Normalize it at every workplace, every dinner table, every bus stop. Make it known to everyone that we are already united. We simply must, all of us, physically and literally say to every single person we meet or know, will you rise up? You must always bear in mind that direct action is not a place you go. It is not merely a rally nor a protest. Direct action is a decision you make every moment of every day to live and breathe for the revolution. This is our only hope for victory and for survival. The most effective direct action you can take is and will always be to simply talk to people. Normalize radical, anti-capitalist sentiments. Convince others to do the same. To spread the word. Ideas hold more power than any organization or any protest. Every single day you must work to spread dissent like a virus. Do not allow anyone to forget the urgency of the existential threat of capitalism. Do not allow anyone to carry on as normal. Direct their indignance towards the ruling class. Spread the word. Set factionalism aside. Focus on the common cause. The common enemy known by all leftists and felt even by working class liberals and conservatives. We cannot win this fight without their conversion. They are far easier to convert than you might believe. If nothing else, you must try. Nobody said fighting fascism would be easy. We can, in fact, brute force the public discourse to bring the reality of class conflict to the forefront. Do not weakly submit to the culture war our economic overlords have manufactured for us. Fight back in the most effective way possible. Spread the word, spread dissent, spread active participation through simple and infectious conversation. In closing, we cannot hope for heroes to save us. Heroes do not make history. They only inspire us to remember it. The driving force of history is and has always been common people in desperate times. Times have never been more desperate. Spread the word, make it known, weaponize the masses. Now, show me.